Hey you guys, it's Maria. Today I wanted to sit down and talk about some of the lessons I've learned with my capsule wardrobe. So the first lesson that I learned was really the importance of creating your own personalized uniform. I feel like I really learned this lesson after I did the One Dress One Month project, which if you haven't seen the video, I will link it down below and in the cards. But basically, to sum it up, I wore one black dress for 30 days straight. And the reason why I found this so useful was that when I started working in a corporate office about 3 years ago, I had a hard time figuring out what to wear. I've always thought as business casual and business professionals kind of like sanitized versions of people's identity because there's such, kind of limitations on what you can wear and the guidelines that you have to follow. You shouldn't really be wearing something that makes you stand out too much because you want people to be focusing on your work and not really what you wear. And so I really kind of struggled with that, but when I started the One Dress One Month project, I obviously had the opportunity to pick out what I was going to wear for 30 days. So I chose something that I would feel very comfortable in, meaning that I had a dress that had a high collar, longer sleeves, loose fit, black color, and cut above the knee, but I also made sure that the dress that I picked would fit in the environment that I would be wearing it for most of the time of the project. And so obviously, wearing a black dress in a corporate environment, I blended in probably almost too well. And what I found after doing that project was that I really missed being able to wear that dress every day because I consistently knew I liked what I wore every day and that it fit in the environment, and I didn't like having to go back and choose or make those like micro decisions every morning, like, do these pants look good with this shirt? I don't actually really like the way these pants fit. The skirt is dirty, I can only wear the shirt with the skirt. It was just easier when I knew I had this dress that worked for me and for the environment. So I ended up buying 2 more black dresses. They're different than the one that I wore for the project, but they're very similar in cut. The second lesson that I've learned is that it's really important to maintain your capsule wardrobe on a regular basis. And it's basically just however often you can do that, if it's once a season, once every 6 months, or once a year. And I really saw the benefits of this a few months ago when I took all of my worn down shoes into the cobbler and got them, basically resoled, reheeled, and shined. And I think that's really important because when you have items in your wardrobe that are kind of worn down, they're stretched out, they're stained, the color isn't as good, the heels are all slanted, you don't really want to wear them. And I noticed that when I used to buy new clothes all the time, I really loved wearing them for the first few times, because if you think about it, when you buy something, that's basically the best it's ever going to look. You know what I mean? And so if you can just put in your schedule to, take a look at what you have and the condition that it's in and prioritize getting it fixed, you're not going to feel that need to want to buy something new because your wardrobe is already, in good condition. On the same note, I wear a lot of black, as you can probably tell, and I have 2 cats, so I usually get a lot of cat hair on my clothes. And just, spending like once a week just kind of lint rolling or cleaning off all the cat hair in my clothes so that when the work week starts, I just have to pull stuff off the rack and put it on, has made a really big difference in my life, because there's nothing like more annoying than, rushing to get ready in the morning, going out the door, and then noticing like you're covered in cat hair or your clothes are wrinkly or something. It's just like, that's just a stress that you don't really need in the morning. So if you can just take 30 minutes, every Sunday night or something to prep your clothes for the week, that makes a really big difference as well. So last year in 2016, I really feel like it was more of an exploratory period for me to figure out what styles and what colors I really liked, so I tried a lot of different things. And I feel like over the past year, I've gotten a lot more confident with my own style, and as such, I feel like the, colors and styles within my wardrobe have gone from kind of many to just a select few. So I used to have probably like 3 or 4 different base colors in my wardrobe, being like black, gray, tan, and white. And I've really just basically gone down from black to white. I have maybe like 1 tan item left. And that's really just because I noticed that those were the 2 base colors that I felt the most comfortable in, and it's much easier to mix and match both of those, and with my accent color. And speaking of accent color, I've really just kind of gotten down to one, and that's this light blue color. Again, it's just made my life easier. I have less and I feel more comfortable and confident about it. I also feel like last year I had more of a division between clothes that I wore for work and clothes that I wore on the weekend, and now I've noticed that I feel like what I wear to work is obviously very different from what I wear on the weekend, but I'm noticing that I'm wearing pieces from both worlds basically at the same time. So like I'll have a shirt like this turtleneck, I wear this to work probably at least once or twice every week, but I also wear it a lot on the weekends. And so I think that's just kind of pared my wardrobe down, but the styles are crossing over a little bit. It's more just how I put the clothes and outfits together that's the big difference, rather than, you know, these are the clothes that I only wear for work and these are the clothes I only wear for the weekend. Alright, so that's basically what I've learned over the past year. I hope this was helpful for you. Just a quick update, I am working on a spring capsule wardrobes uniforms video. So very similar to the one that I did for winter, I am working on one for spring, and I'll do summer and fall as well. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.